popular mascot for any team in sports. Perhaps it's our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there'll be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Welcome to the home of the Utah Utes, Rice-Eccles Stadium in Salt Lake City. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Utah Utes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Bringing it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Utah Utes offense will take the first swing of the game. And guys, any discussion about this offense has to start and end with the guy behind center.
Yeah, I mean, the quarterback, he gets the ball on every play. He's got to be the leader. He's got to be able to throw the football. So many times you see, Jesse, where they can run it as well, but he's the captain usually on most teams. It starts and ends with him.
Yeah, and David, the thing you love about this guy, too, is he's such a good distributor and facilitator with the football. He knows this offense like the back of his hand, and he's able to take advantage of all the different weapons they have surrounding.
Goes out of bounds at the 25, and that's the way to get it out of your own end.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
To the air, it's Cherry. Right on the money. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. The pull and throw off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll pull it on the read. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
And that's so tough as a defense because they only got to get inches. But I got to find a way to somehow get a knockback, stop the running back's feet right there. I couldn't do it. He gets downhill just enough, and he gets the first down.
It's a good job, too, there on third down by the offense because a major statistic in football in terms of winning and losing is how good are you at staying on the field, keeping drives alive. Whether it's third and long or third and inches, you just have to go execute. They do it.
And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Well, no secret. This guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast, they want to crank up the tempo.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
And that is another first down.
They'll ride the hot hand. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to throw, it's Cherry. Firing to the right, complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it! Into the end zone! Touchdown, Utes!
I drive for this offense. Putting last week behind them, putting a drive together, showing some explosiveness. This offense really put last week behind them. The poor performance last week, starting off with a bang here today.
And the extra point is good.
7, Iowa State, 0.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Iowa State's offense has the ball for the first time. And this running game, Jesse, which has been suspect, is going to run into a stone wall in that linebacking core.
I think the big question then is how is this offense going to have any balance in this game? They need to find creative ways to run the football. We've seen this linebacker shut down much better running backs than what they have on offense. So, David, they're going to have to find ways to still get their backs touches, but try to keep them away from this guy because he is a heat-seeking mismatch.
He is, and he's sideline to sideline. He's good in the pass. He's good in the run. Like, he really is hard to get away from. Maybe read him some. You know, get the ball out quick. Try to avoid him as much as possible because he has wrecked many a games.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out fast. Oh, he's got some space. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him get loose, break some tackles, and with the first, the offense stays on the field.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Fires to the big fella. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Give to the fullback. Powers through the defender.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Slithers into space. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the 1st down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't
Turning it on! They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Caught in the backfield, it's Bean. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Give to the running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Scanning the field, it's Cherry. The quick out. He's not going to make it to the sticks, and what a stop against one of the best 3rd down offenses in the country. The Utes send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He's got it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive that made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Back to pass on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And the Cyclones will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. He'll do it himself. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Utes will hustle to the line.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big game, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. The Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. They'll go back to the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to sneak it. And the Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Utah! Lining up to add another. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Iowa State sending the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
The Cyclones are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. There he goes. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He fires to the left side. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
To the air, it's Cherry. Fakes to grab. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. The Utes want to move quickly. They send the tight end in motion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the 1st down. They've got it at the 40. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. And if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That time he took a big shot off of the RPO.
And when you run these run-pass options, you want to take a little bit of time to stick it in that running back's belly, read the defense, get him to suck up, and I'm trying to make those big plays down the...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. I'm out here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Utes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. You couldn't dial it up much better than that as he knocks it out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
Quarterback has to have command in those situations. You cannot afford a penalty like that deep in your own territory. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Pettis. Fakes the catch. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. They'll try the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got the quick pass. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. And the Cyclones headed quickly to the line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Setting up the screen. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
To the air on 2nd down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. He wants to throw it again. That one comes out hot down the right side. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. To throw, it's Pettis. Quickly to the tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking for a deep man. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on 2nd down.
Quick timeout call on the offense after the play. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man, the durability, the toughness? He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
250 catches is impressive, too, because every week the defense knows they're trying to get this guy the ball, and still they cannot stop.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. He's going to take off. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. And the Utes will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be knocked down. Iowa State sending the offense back out. Down 2 possessions to start this 3rd quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the 2nd half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Just a short pass to the tight end. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. The Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. The Utes want to crank the tempo. To the air, it's Cherry. Got his man on the right. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Robinson. They run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10.
With you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And listen, there's nothing wrong with play action for this offense, but, man, you got to protect. You got to sell that run. And if the quarterback's going to do that, he needs his guys up front to give him a little bit more time to maybe take those shots down the field and make some big plays for this offense.
He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. 2nd down coming up. Gonna look downfield again. It's complete to the left. And they'll knock him down.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
They'll run play action. Lost one deep down the right side. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. The Utes have this offense rolling. DB's right up on the receivers. Looks as if he's going to run it. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll give it to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Cherry. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. He splits the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. That lead just keeps getting fatter, and this kickoff team doing a little running.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17.
And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. So they'll decline the penalty. Pleased with the results of that last play. Looking to throw on 1st down. He hurls one deep down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The huge play got him on the porch, but now they got to kick in the door. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Utes! And the stomping has commenced. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
24, Iowa State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
And the sack all the way back at the 5.
I tell you what, man, you better be looking at your puppy dog feet and seeing where they are, Palmer. You don't want to get back in that end zone and bad things happen when you get sacked.
I don't know if you want to even risk this quarterback having to hold on to the football very much longer after watching that last play. This defense right now is pinning their ears back on this area of the field, and they are getting after him quick.
And the Cyclones line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the returner goes down. So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. Complete to start this drive. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Utes can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And off from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And how about the timing of the linebacker on the blitz to get in the backfield and get the tackle for loss?
Is there anything better for a linebacker than to run on a blitz and nobody's home except the back?
Such a great feeling when the Moses parts the Red Sea and the hole opens up and you go fill it.
Good timing on the quick out. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. The Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. After swapping ends in the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. He'll keep it himself. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. And the Utes are rolling down the field. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. They'll try to pass their way in. Knocked down behind the line. Boy, he powered through one tackler, but there were more there to greet him. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
42, Spider. 4, go!
The give to the fullback. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. Quarterback on the keeper. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stopped short of the goal line. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. OHIO. Ohio State is up big right now in what's shaping up to be a blowout to remember. They're up by 33 over Washington. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle.
Breaks into the open. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the 1st and 2nd quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
What's old is new in offensive football. The return, at least on that play, of the pass-catching fullback.
Yeah, you used to see this all the time back in the day. Fullbacks used to play all the time. Now you don't see him near as much, but versatile piece at fullback. Listen, he can catch the football. He can make plays. Use the big fella.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cyclones will have it 1st and 10. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
And the Cyclones line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback.
Converts on 4th down, still going. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where their playmakers need to step up.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Going for it all. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
You got to give this defense tons of credit because they have been lights out. They have not allowed a single point so far, and a big reason why is how well they're playing on the back end. They came into this game knowing the offense was going to try to throw the football. They're not giving anything up, and another great job that time in coverage.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays, but
intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. The give on the option. Kept it on the ground on 3rd down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. The Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Just needs a crack to get a return. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This has been a really disappointing performance, David. No question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape, Jesse, coaches are pointing out, look at this. This was open if we'd have just ran the details to the right route, hung on to the football. Little things can make a big difference.
Yeah, that's why they call it a game of inches, David. But I'll say this. If you're on offense, don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this.